Hey guys, just wrapping up this last unit here real quick. Often a lot of people ask us, how do you start with this reselling business and with doing storage units? Storage units can be a lot of work, especially when you start getting into bigger units. A lot of people get discouraged because they don't know how to buy units when you first start. I've learned a lot, and I'm not the best unit buyer out there. And I admit that. I'm still learning. I'm getting better at profiling the units and picking better units, but we're not the best at doing it. But this unit that we just completed is probably one of the units that I would recommend to a first timer because it's small, it's easy to clean out. There's not going to be a ton of money in this kind of unit, but it gets you understanding some of the processes, the sorting, the research, and it'll be a quick, easy unit. When I started, my very first unit was a unit very similar to this. It was a small 5x5 unit. Took us like 20 minutes to clean it out. And that was because we were filming it for YouTube. We cleaned it out. We sorted everything at the house. Sold a few items. We only made about $100 off of that first unit, but we only paid $10 for it. So I'm looking for small, cheap, easy to clean out, easy to sort through when you're first starting out. Learn what you can and can't resell out of it. There's a lot of stuff in this unit, for example, that, you know, 5 years ago when we started, we would have been trying to sell every bit of that kitchen stuff. A lot of it's never going to sell. It's just not worth wasting your time on. Maybe throw it in a yard sale. If it doesn't sell, donate it. Get it out of there because it's just going to sit around wasting space in your house. Maybe throw it in a yard sale or a flea market for 50 cents a piece or whatever. And if somebody buys it, they buy it. If not, just move it on out the door. The majority, like units like this, I normally don't buy units like this anymore. The main reason I bought it is I actually had a buyer already for the chairs, and I already knew that they were going to pay me more than I paid for the unit for the chairs. So the chairs are my profit on this unit. The table, I might sell the table. I don't know. I've got it out to a couple of people. If the couple of people, I'm probably not even going to list it. I've got a couple of people looking at it. If one of them decides to buy it, I've already made them a deal with it. And if not, I'm going to keep it because it's a nice size table, and I'm just going to leave it in my unit over there and use it for sorting and laying out stuff. Because one of the things that we're doing, I've also, thanks to Locker Blockers from Whatnot and TikTok, if you haven't followed them, go follow Locker Blockers. I'll link to them in the description. But I just recently ordered, and it'll be here in a few days, a fan that mounts onto my phone. Because one of the problems I've had with doing stuff from the unit has been in this heat, my phone overheats within about 2 or 3 minutes of doing anything. I can't record videos on my phone. I can't go live on my phone. But if I can get that working, then if I can get my phone cool enough and I can get it to work, then I can start going live from my unit. I may start just doing some live unboxing whatnots while we're sorting. Just do live unboxing whatnots, and we'll just list up and sell it right then and there. And then we just bring back to the house whatever we sold and sort whatever else, and then figure out what we're going to do with the rest of it. So we're going to do some of that. I do have a whatnot sale scheduled for this coming Friday over on Whatnot. We'll have a link to that show in the description. If you've never used Whatnot, use our invite link to Whatnot. You get $10 of free credit at your first sale. Or you just get $10 of free credit. That does not include shipping, but it goes towards your first $10 worth of purchases on Whatnot. So that's a great deal for you. That lets y'all follow us. You can try it out without really having to spend any money out of pocket, except for just a few bucks for shipping. And y'all can join us over on our Whatnot. And if you're not following us everywhere, follow us everywhere. CTX Scavenger. We're on Instagram. We have a Facebook page. We have a TikTok. We have Instagram. We're over on Whatnot. Follow us all around, and we'll see you at the next one.